So in AutoCAD, you can assign different properties such as color, line type, etc. to individual objects or to layers. And so we'll go ahead and go through assignment 2.4 and we'll go through some of the properties in the properties palette and the properties panel, etc. So up here in the ribbon, we see properties. And if I type in PR, I also have my properties palette. So different ways to access properties. And remember earlier we went through layer properties. So our layers can take on properties as well. And we also talked a little bit about properties with blocks. So depending on how you create the block will take on different properties. Okay, so I'll go ahead and go through this. So first I'm looking at line properties and I want to change the line to red, have it have a line weight of 0.42 inches and a line type to center to. So I will select this line and I'll go ahead and go up here to this panel and I'm going to change it to red and I'll change the line weight to 0.042. And remember, if you're not seeing it in inches, you can always go in here and change it. Oops, I accidentally changed the current. I want it to normally be by layer. I just want to change this individual one to 0.042. And I do recommend using your layers to change properties. This will change the individual objects. But if you want everything that looks like that line or that object to be a certain property, then you would have to do that through layers. And then notice I changed the line weight, but I'm not seeing it. And that's because right here, my line weight display is off. So if I go down to my status bar, and if you're not seeing that, you can always go here and turn it on. So where it says line weight, I'm going to just click on that to turn it on. So now I can see this red line has gotten much thicker. And then I will also change it to center too. Okay. All right, and now I want to change the text properties, and I'm going to go ahead and do that by opening up the properties palette. So PR, and I have my text highlighted. You can see right here, and so now I can go ahead and change different things about this text. So I'll change the height to 0.25, and it says the oblique angle I want to change, so I'm going to go to obliquing, and I'm going to change it to 20. All right. And then now I have some dimensions here. I want to change the precision of the bottom dimension to 3 decimal places. So right now they're all at 2, or these ones are at 2, and so I'm going to change this to 3 decimal places. So I have my dimensions selected and I'm here in my properties palette, and I'm going to go down to primary units. So under primary units, I can find precision. And I will change it to 3. So now it's more precise. All right, I want to change this hatch property. So I'm going to go ahead and select this. And then that's going to open up my hatch editor. And I want to change the transparency to 60. Well, it looks like I already did that. So if it was at 0 before, I'm going to change this one to 0 also because it should be at 0. Okay, so I'll go ahead and click on that once again. Now I'm going to change it to 60. And I will change my angle to 45. There we go. And I can also change the pattern here. Right, so I can change it to For example, this if I wanted to. But it doesn't say to change it to anything, so I'm just going to keep it here. Okay. And now here I have two lines and I just want to match the properties. So I want to match this bottom line to look like that top one. So if I click on this top line, I can select, I'll go ahead and close this really quick. I will select match properties and then select destination objects. There we go. I could have also just clicked on match properties and then it'll say select source object. Now select destination objects and escape. There we go. And now I want to create some special text characters. So I'll create the diameter symbol, the degree symbol, and the plus and minus symbol. And if I look in my workbook, it'll tell me how to do that on this page. So percent C is for diameter, percent D is degrees, and percent P is the plus minus symbol. So if I double click in my text, I'm just going to click on the side of it and I'll do percent, oops, that's at sign, percent C, and then that created the diameter symbol, and then percent D for degrees, and percent P, plus minus. All right, and so I'll go ahead and leave this column for you guys. Thank you.